Hi, I'm Ian, and this is Dad Recommended, where you can find reviews and recommendations for everything your kids need. In this episode, we're going to find out if you should add Rosie Revere, engineer, to your family library. Rosie dreams of becoming an engineer and makes gadgets and gizmos for her family. When she presents her invention to her uncle, he laughs and hoots, and Rosie's embarrassed, perplexed, and dismayed. After that, she kept her dreams to herself. One day, her great-great-aunt Rose came to visit, and she has one dream, which is to fly. And Rosie built a contraption to help her aunt fly, and in the process learned lessons about what it means to be an engineer, and more importantly, how learning from failure in life helps you improve and get better. I found this lesson meaningful for myself and my kids. For me, it's a good reminder that I can't succeed 100% of the time, and that when I mishandle something in life or with my kids, that I need to reflect on how I could better handle the situation in the future. For my kids, they're going to have so many failures as they learn to do things for the first time, and this helps reinforce that those little failures are exactly what they need to be able to learn and grow, and reminds me that I need to be patient with them as they're learning. This is a really fun book to read. They have a flowing style of writing with just enough rhyming to drive a cadence through the whole book, where I don't quite sing it and I don't quite rap it, but it feels natural once I start. The illustrations are bright, colorful, and jam-packed with interesting things to look at. The things Rosie builds are often made out of common things you can find around the house and are used in creative ways. With so many interesting things to look at, you might find yourself talking about and pointing to different objects on just about every page with your kids. The illustrations tell a story of a young engineer, but in places they also give a history lesson. A lesson of World War II and Rosie the Riveter from the We Can Do It poster, a lesson of aviation accomplishments by women. Not only are these very cool to look at, but they're also a segue into other conversations you can have with your children about aviation, history, or you can look up more info on the pilots and planes. A nice touch is that the author even put a historical note in the back of the book. The story is interesting and fun to read. The illustrations provide lots of interesting things to look at and history lessons. What hits me every time I read this book, though, are the lessons it provides for adults and children. Rosie Revere is affected by the reactions of the adults she looks up to when she shows them her inventions. She's embarrassed, perplexed, and dismayed, and it causes her to be shy and hide what she builds. It makes me reassess how I'm reacting to my kids when they're proud of something they built or did. Am I reacting in a way that builds their confidence? Or am I reacting in a way that is entertaining to me or the other adults around? Another lesson I think is important for both you and your children is that success is not instantaneous. It takes work and perseverance. You will fail, but the only true failure comes if you quit. There are lessons to learn from every failure that will lead you to success down the road. I think you can see we love Rosie Revere, engineer. I hope this is giving you some insight into whether this book would be a good fit for your family. If you're looking to pick up Rosie Revere, engineer, I put a link below. In the comments, let me know what books you've read with your kids that provide great life lessons. I would love to hear from you, and if you got value from this video, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. Thank you for watching, and remember, Rosie Revere, engineer, is Dad Recommended.